everybody, this is Barry. I'm just about in the home stretch of my newspaper route here on Sunday morning. It's May 3rd. I'm kind of in a few trees here. I hope, since it's dark early in the morning, it's not going to be too bad, but I'm going to get out of these trees in just a minute as far as video quality. Let me get a drink of coffee right quick. I would like to talk about COVID-19 this morning. I was thinking that I was going to get a little vacation because I've been delivering newspapers for 30 years and I've never had a night off, and I'd like to see what it's like to sleep at night again. But I didn't get a vacation because my boss told me that news and information is essential. So I've been delivering newspapers this whole time. Yeah, it would have been nice to get some sleep for a change. I'm tired of those days where I'm staggering around in a sleep-deprived stupor. But anyway, the state of Louisiana has a stay-at-home order until May 1st. And our governor decided to extend it for 2 weeks. But this morning, out on May 3rd, I noticed there's a lot more traffic than I've been seeing in recent weeks. I guess people are tired of staying in their house. Either that or they didn't get the word that the governor decided to extend the stay-at-home order for another 2 weeks. And I've been wearing a face mask in the car because I want to keep my customers safe. Doing a paper route, I have to say I have enjoyed the lower fuel prices, but I'll really be glad when things just get back to normal. Now, a word about the newspaper business. About 15 years ago, my mother-in-law, who I used to think of, mind you, as Darth Vader. When I would see my mother-in-law, I could imagine the Darth Vader march song going in my head. Oh no, what now? Don't tell me I'm the only one. Surely there's several people out there who can understand that or have had the same kind of experience. But she, as I said 15 years ago, she seemed to think that, let's put it this way, she leaned on me very heavily to quit my newspaper routes and take some kind of janitor job at a school. I finally said, I'm going to make my own choice, and I'm just going to stick with what I'm used to. And a year or two after that, they laid a lot of people off from that job she wanted me to go to. Glad I didn't listen to my mother-in-law. I would have been out of a job as well, most likely. But here, 15 years later, I'm still delivering newspapers. And for me, it's the perfect job. I like going out at night, driving around. I don't have to be around many people. It's a great job for me. But anyway, I remember years ago, the paper I worked for used to have this little jingle. We've been around for like 100 and something years, 140, 50, 60, whatever it was years. We'll be around for another 100 or more years. Well, then the internet came along, and now a lot more people are getting their news on the internet. Young people don't seem to read the newspaper. It's mostly older folks. You never know. I may still be delivering papers in another 10 years. Been doing it for 30. I could handle another 10 years. Whoa. Would you look at the rack on that bull? You just had to stop and take a look at this. He's the star of the show here. An impressive rack. Wonder how many other cows he's accidentally gouged an eye out just flinging his head around trying to get a fly off of his back. I just had to stop and look at that. But anyway, as I was saying, doing a paper route, some nights when it's easy and the stress level is low, I just go out for a drive at night. I can listen to music or listen to one of those very interesting coast to coast AM talk radio shows where they're talking about Bigfoot or Sasquatch or whatever, or UFOs or aliens. Those kind of shows can be very entertaining in the long hours driving out at night. My routes tend to take around 6 hours a night, sometimes more, depending on the day. But basically I get up about 10:30 at night, and I get home around 6 or 7 in the morning. So, but I enjoy driving. It's not a problem because I'm so busy with all the physical things going on in the car and trying to remember everything, and throwing papers out the windows on both sides of the car. It actually goes by pretty quick. It's kind of developed into a way of life for me. But like I say, you never know. I may still be doing this 10 years from now. Yeah, it's probably about 6:30. Last Sunday morning when I came through here, the sun was out and it was beautiful. And I decided, you know, next Sunday I'm going to take my camera and make a video while I'm out there. And then it turns off cloudy. So, since I got all prepared to do this, I might as well do it anyway. You know, the light isn't perfect. But it is what it is. It is beautiful out here this time of morning. If the sun were out, it's still nice out here. All the crickets and the birds. The reason I'm driving so slow out here is because the road is pretty bad out here. Some places are worse than others. It's kind of like a public road, but it's probably more like their driveway. So I don't want to fly down through here making all kind of noise, disturbing their peace. Plus, it's really quiet out here, and the road noise bouncing towards our houses from off the side of this levee would probably be pretty amplified if I were to drive down through here 55 miles an hour. When I come through here, I only go about 25. I just wanted to show you what my morning is like things I see finishing up the ride on Sunday morning. Because on Sunday morning I run a little later so the sun comes up before I get home. And I just wanted you to get to see my view, what I see in the mornings. But right up here is a deer crossing. And a couple of mornings back, I saw something and I thought, well, is that a cow or something? No, that's a big old deer crossing the road. And it was one right after the other, going from left to right. And it must have been 6 or 8 of them. I couldn't believe it. It was like a freight train of deer going across there. Glad I wasn't up there when they came through. It's kind of peaceful because I'm in the home stretch now. I just have 4 or 5 more customers to deliver papers to. And Sunday is the day that I eat what I want. Now, I get up about 10:30 at night, and that's when I have my breakfast, which is a small bowl of oatmeal. So when I get home around 7 in the morning, that's lunchtime for me. Most of the week, I don't eat what I want. I try to eat healthy in small portions. But Sunday, when I get home, I've been looking forward to that all week. I'm almost through here, and I'm feeling happy that it's done, and I can get home and eat those unhealthy foods that I've been craving all week. So I'm really looking forward to getting home now and having my junk food day and watch YouTube all day. Well, I say all day, till about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And then it's time to go to bed and try to get some sleep. I usually don't get to bed at 1 or 2. It's usually much later than that. It can be as late as 7 or 8 at night sometimes. But then I get up about 10:30 and do it all over again. One day blurring into the next. That's about how my days are. I'm trying to come up with some good content, or adequate, and hopefully put out at least 1 good video a month. But I'm trying to get back to once a week. It takes some time in front of the computer trying to edit these videos. But I'm not a good public speaker, and thank God for edit, or I would be in trouble. Probably wouldn't even be able to make these videos. I'm giving it my best shot. Thank you for watching.